Well, at the end of the Lichtenberg 400, we have pointed our trusty steed, the Haval H9, back towards Joburg. First of all, big shout out to Haval in Edenvale, and particularly Roy Aubrey, for making this possible for us. Gave us a vehicle to enable us to cover the race. Gary, it was a really, really cool race. Really nice to see, a bit of a privilege to see Fernando Alonso compete in his first off-road race in his journey to Dakar. This is the Millie lands of the Northwest Province. The Oaks have harvested, they're waiting for, apparently there's science involved in this thing where they check the horses there, Gary. Awesome stuff. A lot of horses around here, not so sure why. Okay, so what is this car? It's a 7-seater, it's big, it's got a 2-liter turbo engine, 8-speed ZF gearbox, leather, aircon, computer, TV screen, stuff, what. There's a whole lot of detail, and this is not a road test, but it's a kind of a thing, a talk, a chat, discussion. Can you live with this car? Does it do its job? It's 609,900, call it 610,000 Rand. It's got a couple of cool things, Gary. It's got enough USB points for us to charge all our devices. Don't know where we put them when it goes there. It's got speed control, sort of stuff that you expect out of normal cars. It's kind of quiet. It's comfortable to drive. When we came down here, we were cruising, speed control. Did the job. On a couple of occasions we needed to go through the Millie fields to get off the rally route, because one of us didn't follow the directions that he was given by another one of us. And that was me when I somehow ended up on the route, but we managed to get off it before the cars arrived. It's got a big enough boot, like you can't believe. You can put all sorts of things for days in there. Driving position's lacquer. It's got massage on the seat ventilation, which is actually quite nice. It was a proper hot day, 28 degrees, the sun. I didn't put enough sunscreen on today. So the air conditioner is nice. Gary, you don't like air conditioning all that much, so we'll turn it down once we've got closer to Joburg and we're a little bit cooler, because cooler is better. There's 3 rows of seats, front row, middle row, back row, and there's some buttons and all the rest of it that you can flip the last row of seats up and down automatically. Interestingly, on the, I don't know if you can get this here, there's controls for the seat, to move the seat, the passenger seat frontwards and backwards, and the backrest up and down on the right hand side, backrest of the seat. So if you're a passenger in the back and the guy in front of you has left the seat where you don't want it to be, you can move it and get to your position, which is kind of lacquer. And there are lots of little things that are nice. Is there the sunglass holder, panoramic sunroof, front to back. It's really lacquer. It brings in the sunlight. I think it's great value for money. 610K. There's all the bells and whistles. It does stuff. It's a competent motor car. It handles the dirt road. It's got auto dimming of the mirror, and those kind of hygiene factors. And I've got to say, the quality of the interior trim opens my mind. And was initially you think, Haval, you don't have a favorable impression with it. The message I've got from this car, and I think the single biggest thing is, do yourself a favor, open your eyes, have an open mind, and go and have a look at it. It's got lights. Sorry, while my mind is just going through all the little bits and pieces. It's got lights that move with the steering wheel. There's good LED stuff. They've got a sharp pattern. So from a night driving point of view, it's really lacquer. Gary, you said that you liked the high driving position, and it sort of raised you and gave you a good look of life in terms of acceleration. But if you think a little bit and work ahead, and select the right gear. It's got 8 gears, so you can always find the right gear. And I was going to have a go, but Gary, Then I saw a solid white line. So guess what? I slowed down and we'll chill behind the tree. Driving position good, steering wheel position good. It's got controls on the steering wheel that do all the right things that you need it to do. But what I do like, the air conditioner works really well. Mirrors work, lights work. Lekker car, brew. And so Roy Aubrey from Edenvale, Haval Edenvale. Thank you very much for being so kind. So we're going to try and pass the truck back a few gears, down from 8 to 5, have a go. My foot's not flat. We went from where we were to, no, it's easy. As a machine, a transport machine that can take you to rough and ready places. Got to win with this. It is a win. Fuel consumption, we're still learning about that, but we'll let it go. So we'll stick it back on our cruise control, and then we'll just chill and go back to Joburg and contemplate, having witnessed Fernando Alonso roll, smash a guinea fowl, and finish exhibit true grit and determination. He knows the challenge of the race. That was pretty cool. So for now, from raceday.tv in our Haval, our trusty steed, the H9, that is taking us back to the Great Smoke, Joburg. Roy, Haval Edenvale. I think you got a winner here. I like it. I can live with it. It did the job. Thank you so much. We'll be back. Cheers.